Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's Daniel. I'm back with another commentary. This one's pretty much I'm just gonna go over a few games that I played. I threw in some Call of Duty too. Well, the last time I played COD at least, Vanguard. Threw in some video clips of that too, and just wanted to talk about my current state when it comes to gaming and how the holiday was and everything like that. Speaking of, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I wanted to get a video out before Thanksgiving, but I kind of just got sidetracked. We hosted Thanksgiving this year at my house, and we did a really good job. Not to toot our own horns here, but it was a good time, and I'm glad that I took a little time off recording and everything to help out and get all that done. So with that being said, this is just going to be one of those gameplays where I felt like I did pretty good. You know, it might just be something fun to watch while I talk. But I want to talk about this game in general and how it compares right now to my feelings on Call of Duty playing that. This Halo is in beta phase right now, so it's technically not a full release yet until the campaign comes out December 8th or 9th. So the game is what it is at the moment, and they're just updating it slowly and, you know, taking in our feedback. And that's the first thing I want to talk about is the feedback. They have literally been 343 and Microsoft in general, whoever owns them, they've been very forthcoming and very straightforward about what their plans are to help us out to feel better about this game. And I think it's great. I think it's brilliant, to be honest with you, how much difference it makes when you know you're being listened to compared to them just like pretending and then never actually updating things like Call of Duty does. This game, though, every time we've complained, they've pretty much stepped up and said that they're working on things and they're going to fix this, fix that. And they've already updated and fixed a little bit of progression. That's one thing I'm having issues with this game with, though, is there's a really big lack of progression. And I know it's kind of like a big thing right now, but it's bad. There's not enough to unlock. It's not easy enough to unlock things. You either pretty much have to drop $10 on the battle pass to unlock things from the battle pass, and it takes forever to level up. Or you have to buy things from the store, which are like 10 to 20 to, you know, however much they want to make them. It's like Fortnite kind of. And I understand that this game's free, but to be honest with you, I would have paid $60 for this game regardless, whether you're giving me the campaign. Because when I buy Halo, I'm buying it for the multiplayer and the campaign. I used to buy it specifically for the campaign, but since Halo 4 and 5 haven't been really that great, you know, it's been all about the multiplayer. And I feel like I get why it's free. I understand why it's free, and I'm totally cool with that. You know, I like free games, but don't let that be at the cost of the consumer. Don't let that, like, I understand, like, it sounds weird saying, like, oh, the game's free, how's it anti-consumer? But it is when it comes to the store. Like, this isn't how Halo's supposed to be when it comes to unlocking things. I mean, for God's sakes, in Halo 3, to get your armor in that game, you had to fucking do achievements. So you had to grind the game to get the armor. Halo 4, you bought it with credits and level up stuff or whatever. Halo 5 pretty much just had loot boxes, but at least you still earn things. Granted, those games were all $60. I get that, but I would have paid $60 to have that experience. I was going to pay $60 regardless, and then when they said it was free, I was like, oh, that's cool. But I'm buying it either way. I'm a Halo fan, so I think they were trying to appeal with the newer audiences, and I think they were trying to make it like as accessible as possible to the newer audience. So people who are into Fortnite and into like free battle royales, you know, they're used to buying things, it seems like. But with that being said, there needs to be a constant stream of content that I can like unlock myself without having to pay them at all. And if that means a battle pass, I mean, that's cool and all. Like the new samurai stuff that they just released is on a battle pass. I bought the battle pass already, so I can't say whether or not that the event comes with the battle pass or if it's free for everybody. Either way, it should be free for everybody though, because those are some cool armors that everybody should be able to have, whether you have money or not. Like I said, that would just be more beneficial for the grind, you know? So I'd say that's probably the worst thing about this game right now. But that's a good problem to have. I feel like, you know, it's not a bad thing that like there's a lot of shit in the store to buy, and you know, $10 really isn't that much money, but it's for a battle pass. But they need to up the progression. It takes way too long to unlock things in this battle pass. Some of the challenges are just absolutely goofy. I got shit on right there. Some of the challenges are absolutely goofy though, and it's pretty stupid. Like, I just had one that's like fucking go and grapple 3 enemies in big team and like steal their cars. I've been in like 7 big team games, and I just cannot find the grappling hook. And when I do find it, it's just impossible, man. It never happens for me. So I exchange it out And it gives me a fucking um get a 4-man chain kill with the fucking grenades or whatever. And to me, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna fucking. How often are you gonna chain 4 people together with one of those grenades? It takes forever to do that. So like that's just a stupid grindy type thing to have in the game. Like I got shit on stupid camo. Um, there's just little things that I wish they'd tweak, and they are tweaking, and that's fine. The game's been out for like a week and a half now, and the holidays are just happening. So I'm glad that they got the game out for everybody for right now to let us test it and have fun with it. And it is free, like I said. So like none of the armors are really special at the moment, and you can luckily unlock the battle pass later on once the game's fully released. So it's not a big deal, obviously, but I would like a constant stream of content that I can unlock myself, like I said before. But this game is really good. It's really good. It's really fun. From a Halo fan standpoint, I'm a huge Halo guy. And I just really like the competitiveness of this game. It's really competitive. With that being said, though, it's annoying because people like to quit out, and they replace them with these fucking bots, man. And we already all know the bots are on a completely, like, not difficult level at all. They're so simple, and they just, like, shoot at walls and shit. So if they could up the difficulty of the bots to be more like Gears of War, I think they'd benefit from that greatly. But yeah, quitters are a big thing. I don't know what the punishment is. I'm sure you get banned for quitting for a couple hours or something, but that's still not enough. Shit's annoying, especially because people disconnect so much too, so that's going to be a big issue in the beta right now. But right now I'm playing it on PC, and I'm playing it at pretty nice settings. I get around 100 FPS, maybe a little more sometimes. I'm also streaming at the same time, so a lot of times it's kind of eating my FPS a little bit, but the game runs fucking smooth as hell, like no matter how you're playing it. Um, like I said, the gameplay is really good. It's very Halo. Like you know it's Halo when you're playing it. Um, and that's good. That's good. It feels really good. I do think Big Team though, it doesn't have the casual feel to it like it used to. I think the Big Team maps are just really, really, really bad right now. So I think that's what's slowing my opinion of Big Team down. But normally once they need to bring back like Valhalla, Blood Gulch, Hemorrhage, all that shit. Battle Creek would be fun to see. There's a lot of maps that I love that repulsor trick, man. I love bouncing with the repulsor. It feels so good. Um, Another little thing they need to figure out. See how I pancaked that guy? I repulsed him into the wall and smushed him. That was pretty cool. Smush, smush, bitch. Um, I God damn, this game is gorgeous, by the way, too. Like the graphics are really nice on it. I got friends that play on regular Xbox One, like peasants, and they said it looks really nice too. So I don't know. I think they're doing a really good job with this game, though. There's balancing tweaks, like I said, that they need to do. But I have full confidence in them. I really do. Until they start like lying to us like all the way, like Activision does. I feel like if I can deal with Activision and all of their companies, like COD's bullshit, I can deal with anything. It seems like when it comes down to it. But I don't know. I hope this game doesn't fail. I hope it stays like on top like it is right now. A lot of people like it a lot. I hope it's pulling in a lot more fans because it's a fun game. It's going to be an even better game once we're down the road a little bit. But I do feel like if we're not gonna have a Forge and if we're not gonna have co-op campaign is one thing I guess, but like Forge is necessary. I feel like you need Forge. That's a huge selling point in my opinion. I like it because it gives the community a chance to make maps. And we've had a lot of great maps come from Forge that are in the multiplayer. Bungie's put in the multiplayer and shit for Halo Reach, and 343 did in Halo 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. I mean, I want to see that. We need that. And if they're not going to have that, I want to see a consistent stream because they said it's going to be after May 2022, we'll be getting Forge probably, so late in the year next year. So if we're going to go that long, we're going to need some maps, like straight up. We're going to need some actual content when it comes down to it because it's going to be a boring ass game. So transitioning over really quick, this is a COD Vanguard gameplay, and after playing Halo for a few days, I already don't want to play Vanguard ever again. I think this gameplay, I might have dropped like 40 or so kills, but it's just this game. I wanted to compare just how annoying this game is compared to Infinite. Infinite literally has just a better balance to it. Like, I don't know how a game can be in a beta form and feel better than a game that was $70 to release. And that really pisses me off about Vanguard because Vanguard could be a really good game. And they literally just like it feels like they're just releasing trash to be trash. And that's never okay with me, honestly. So I think the fact that a beta for Halo, I think that the alpha test for Halo felt better than Vanguard does right now. And that's absolutely pathetic in my opinion. They're proving that you can make a good game for free and listen to the community at the same time. And that's something I think that is lacking deeply with Activision and EA together. Speaking of, I heard the new Battlefield isn't really that good. I know the early access, I never really take early access claims too far, but I heard the main game itself is just trash right now. I really do think they should have released a campaign, at least a good AAA campaign with the game to at least make people feel good about their purchase. But from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are saying that it's just absolutely awful. I don't know if it's because the balance of the game. I don't know what it is, but I just don't think people like it as much as they thought they would. And then we got the new map for Call of Duty coming out, and I don't really know if I'm gonna go back to Battle Royale Warzone, to be honest, or whatever. I really don't think so, because it's just I'm a little burnt out on it, and I was burnt out after the first year, and I was kind of forcing myself to continue playing it, and it's just not worth my time at this point. I feel like I'm just more pissed when I play it. You'll have those one or two good games out of like the 30, but from what I'm hearing, it's just literally hackers, and that's about it. And it was already getting bad when I was playing, but it was only like a few times a night, I felt like, but it was exhausting amounts of hackers sometimes. Like the way I was being hacked on, like they would let us get to like the bottom, like they're the top 10 people, and then it's hacked over, I'm getting aimbotted and shit. So that's really annoying, and I'm really tired of dealing with that. And I know Ricochet is supposed to be out in like, I don't know, a week or two, but I feel like it's going to be a mess when it comes out. And I just don't trust this company anymore with these games. I really hope Vanguard becomes a great game, but it's, from what I'm looking at, it reminds me of Modern Warfare, and then like Cold War had a baby, and it's just like all the bad parts of those games pretty much with the good engine of Modern Warfare. So, I don't know, man. I really want them to fix these games. I want us to have a variety of good AAA multiplayer games, and it's crazy that the two games that are $70 this year are awful, and the free game is great. So we don't know what the future is going to hold for Call of Duty when it comes down to it. I heard there's an annual release change that they're having a thing about right now. So I don't know. I doubt that's going to happen. I don't think that Activision is willing to give up. I don't think the stockholders are willing to give up any money each year. And I'm hoping people start waking up to it, man, because it's a fucking mess, dude. It really is. Like, you're getting people spawning behind you. We're a month into the game almost now, and there's still balancing issues when it comes to like spawns. And it almost feels intentional sometimes, getting shot in the back as much as you do in this game. Like I said, this might be a pretty good gameplay though. Who knows? I hope it's pretty good, but I don't know. I just don't agree with the way games are being released in general. And one of those games I'm definitely looking at is like Avengers. Like that game was leading the charge. Cyberpunk was leading the charge and just releasing games that aren't finished. And it's just obnoxious. It's just, I know like the hassle that it creates. The challenges are still bugged as hell. The servers are still bugged as hell. Like I can't get into certain games with my friends. Like they have to host it because I'm an open NAT and they go to moderate. But if they go and play any other game, they're on an open NAT. It's just little things that they've done every year that just, it doesn't make sense why they're not fixed. But I'm not a developer. I don't know how hard their job actually is, but it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. I feel like the company should definitely have their shit together. Like I said, they make a lot of fucking money. So I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I love Call of Duty. I still love Call of Duty. I'll still play Warzone sometimes, but I'm primarily sticking to Halo for now, and I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with playing what you like to play, and that's something over the last year I haven't been able to say much because COVID happened and not a lot of games came out that were interesting enough to take me off of Warzone. And Warzone, it's a mess, but it's fun, I suppose, when you have a team together and you're having a good time with it. But like I said, the hackers got to go. This Ricochet thing has to work, or I think that game is done for, to be honest with you. Especially with games like Halo coming out for free and being better. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not... I couldn't even, like, for this gameplay I did for Vanguard, I couldn't even play more than, like, 2 games. I was, like, out of it. Like, every time I tried to play, I was just feeling like shit after I played it. We could win, we could lose, and it just... I don't know, man. It's not good, okay? It's just not good. Transitioning over to Halo again, it's just another gameplay that I had that was pretty nice. Actually, at the end of this video, if you stick around, I got a really quick clip. It was a pretty nice snipe. I'm going to try and do that every commentary. End it off with like a cool overkill or a cool kill streak, or, you know, it's just something cool, you know, just to make it interesting, I guess. This game, though, I could feel this was a little bit after that first one that you guys just saw, but this is after a couple days of playing, and, you know, every day I play, I feel like my aim is just getting better in this game. And this game's very rewarding when it comes down to it. I know a lot of my friends are having trouble with it. They're all having issues. A lot of Call of Duty people are transitioning. Their transition's rough. You know, it's rough, but it's worth the roughness, man. It's really fun. I felt like the aim sensitivity stuff was really hard to get around at first when I was playing the game. But once I kind of looked into what the pros were using for their dead zone options and everything like that, I started unlocking my potential when it came to my aim, it felt like. So if anybody's interested, you know, I can make a video on it, or you can message me about it or something. But dead zone options are a big deal in this game, especially for depending on what controller you have and everything like that. I heard that this game is not that good when it comes to mouse and keyboard, so I don't plan on using it. I do know I've been absolutely fucking ripped every single time I've tried to like go up against a guy that's using a mouse and keyboard with a pistol. I know the pistol is like kryptonite for controller players right now, so I hope they do something with that. This Commando here, though, dude, this thing, it's strong, but like, I don't know if there's something wrong with the aim assist up close or what, but it does not feel like it can kill people up close properly at all. If you pace your shots a little bit, you know, you do like a 1-2-1-2 or 1-2-3 1-2-3, then it's pretty good, I feel like, but I think it needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Along with some of the other guns in this game, like it feels like the BR, probably the Magnum, the AR, and like a couple other weapons are good, but it feels like for instance like the Ravager, it just does not work for me. That's another thing that pisses me off right there, is sometimes my sword lunge won't work. It'll just do a regular melee lunge, like a melee hit or whatever, like you're pressing the B button to melee instead. But when it turns red and you swing, you're supposed to fucking glide into him, and I've been fucking absolutely just like Halo 2 lunged. If you've played Halo 2, you'll know like when you sword lunged in that game, it was like 15 fucking feet, dude. It was such a long lunge. It was insane, dude. It was 20, 30, 40 feet probably, dude. It was so far. Also, I'd really like to see some old Halo weapons come back. Like I miss like the regular shotgun, the pump. It was so nice seeing that gun. Yeah, I don't know. There's some guns that I miss. Like I miss dual wielding. Dual wielding was fun. I know like the balance of the game gets messed up when you dual wield, but it'd be really nice to like reintroduce that, and it'd be fun to see. I don't know. Especially for the pistols, man. I think the pistol would be pretty cool. Dual wield, akimbo, whatever you call it. But so far the maps are fun. Like I said, I need some more maps. I need some old remastered maps, or you can just copy paste some of the maps. It doesn't really matter. I would prefer if they brought Guardian back from Halo 3. I know that was more of like a Halo 3 style map. You know, it fit the lore a little bit better. It'd be nice if they revamped it or something, kind of like what they did with the Pit in Halo 4. That's another one I'd like to see back. I think the Pit would work really well in this game. I think Narrows would work really well in this game. As much as I don't really care for that map, that'd be a fun one to have. Blood Gulch earlier, I said would be fun to have back. Valhalla, which is like the Blood Gulch Halo 3 map. That'd be fun to see. There's quite a few that I'd like to see in this game. I'd also like to see some new maps. A couple of these, at least like 5 of these maps were in the original like alpha. So I'm a little bit spoiled. I want to see some more maps right now because I've already played the hell out of these ones. But you know, I'll take what I can get as of right now. They're fun so far. A lot of these maps are set up competitively though, like very competitively. Like they're set up very, I forget what the word is for it, but it's like Gears of War where everything's kind of even on both sides, you know. It's not a lot of crazy high ground type maps, the maps that'll like ruin the balance of the game. Like I said, spawns are really fun. They work. It rewards you to learn them, it seems like the old days. I'm kind of over not being able to just play Slayer. I would like to just play Slayer. I'm kind of getting tired of Oddball. CTF is fun. Strongholds, it's fun, but the timer I think is like annoying. Oh man, I wish I had better sensitivity at that point in time. I got a lot more recordings saved up though. That's what I'm going to use for my commentaries a lot of times, just to show you the progression of me getting better at the game. And maybe just showing you guys some stuff, maybe clips that'll make you feel like you can learn from it or something. I don't know. I'm not like a Halo guru. I'm not like a Halo master at all, you know, but I do play a lot of Halo, and I love Halo. It's my favorite series ever. So it's nice to see people connecting with this game and enjoying it, and it's nice to see a lot of things paying off for me when I play this game. My mental health feels a lot better playing this. I wish you could play as elites again. That was kind of like the big deal back in the day for me and my brother. But this feels more traditional Halo 2 to me. A part of it feels like Halo 2. The competitiveness feels like Halo 2. Like something about like the movement of the game feels a lot more like Halo 2 to me. But the graphics remind me of like Halo 5 a little bit. The gameplay, like the rank loop, you know how you like Diamond, Onyx, all that stuff. I like that a lot. That reminds me of Halo 5 a little bit. They need a regular progression though, back to progression. They need to have like an actual level up system, like where like people who have the game for free can just level up normally instead of just doing the free battle pass stuff that they have, because that shit's lame. Getting double XP, like who needs XP when there's nothing to level up and get? You know, like if you don't own the battle pass, there's nothing. This gun sucks. I'm sorry, but this gun is horrible. It's just horrible. It's just awful. You got to charge it, but it doesn't really work that well, whether you charge it or not. It burns the ground or something. Then it takes forever to recharge. Same with the skewer. It takes forever to reload it, but it's an absolute piece of shit because it's only the one shot. It's like risk reward, but like they put it on maps that don't have vehicles, so it doesn't really do anything but work as like a quick no scope, I guess, if you can get it off. Other than that, it's a waste of my time, I feel like. But with all the little things that I don't like about this game so far, it's all fixable. It's not like a crazy balance issue. It's just progression issues, you know, that they'll mold it out soon. I'm really excited for the campaign. I'm excited to bring content for that eventually. Yeah, I mean, my time's running out here with this video. This is almost over. Hopefully I end this on a nice little double kill. Yep, there we go. I am getting a lot better at this game. Every day I play it, I get better at it. I'm trying to learn how to play objective better. I've been on Call of Duty so much since the last Halo that I'm so used to just being an absolute piece of shit when I play, where I just go for kills. So I'm going to leave you with this last clip. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's go straight for it. Let's do what we just did. Just bombard their bitch asses. Is it? Yeah, we got to win this.
Oh, thank heavens. The long range weapon.
Oh! Oh my god, yo.
Bro, I know you just saw that.
I saw that.
That's insane.